This is Sportscentre.
Hey, I'm Marissa Roberto. As we continue into the dog days of summer without much action in the hockey world, we figure it's never too early to look ahead into 2026 and next year's potentially all-time free agency class. Now, yesterday we talked about Connor McDavid's potential free agency next summer, but he only scratches the surface of what could be an all-time class. So today we're going to be taking a look at some of the other guys set to be free agents next summer. Kicking us off is a guy who would likely be the top prize in any other class, and that's Kirill Kaprizov. Since entering the league back in 2021, he's done nothing but score goals, and is already the fourth highest goal scorer in Wild history. But the one thing he hasn't done in Minnesota is win, and that's been a problem for the Wild for quite some time now, as they've lost every playoff series they've been in since 2016. And if he's serious about winning, could he be on the move next summer? But he's not the only league goal scorer that could hit the market a year from now, as Kyle Connor's contract with the Jets expires next year as well. Connor has been by far Winnipeg's top scorer over the last 5 years. And after losing Nikolai Ehlers, keeping Connor in Winnipeg has to be a priority for the Jets. Right after the Jets season ended, their GM, Kevin Cheveldayoff, made it clear he wants Connor as well as captain Adam Lowry back long term. And while there's been no indication that Connor won't resign, it also wouldn't surprise us if he wanted to test the market. 40 goal scorers are not easy to find, and with the cap set to surpass $100 million in 2026, he could be in for a massive payday. But aside from those two and McDavid, there are plenty more huge names that could hit the market in 2026. You got Stanley Cup champs in Jack Eichel and Sergei Bobrovsky, up-and-coming stars in Nekis and Kempe, and some of the top goalies in the league in Stolarz and Gustafsson. I'm down for any other teams to make the moves they need to, just I hope that Stolarz doesn't go anywhere. Now joined by our guy from Vegas, Josh Lewinberg. Great to see you, Josh.
Hey, Marissa.
Okay, Josh, this is a very interesting Rap squad coming into Summer League. Who are you looking forward to watching the most, and why?
I'm excited to see what Jacoby Walter has added over the last couple of months. In addition to, sounds like 12 pounds of muscle, he's got the new look, cut his hair, but I really think he's going to sneak up on some people this year. He had an injury-plagued rookie season, which really prevented him from gaining any kind of real momentum, but he showed flashes. He can do a lot on both ends of the floor, plays really hard, and has improved his shooting. And I'll make a boldish prediction that if Grady Dick doesn't improve defensively and start shooting the ball the way that the Raptors expected him to when they made him a lottery pick, I could totally see Jacoby Walter jumping him in the depth chart, on the depth chart by midseason.
12 pounds of muscle? Jesus. Actually, no, I'm more impressed with the haircut. For a lot of Raps fans, it's going to be the first time seeing first-round pick Collin Murray-Boyles. What are you looking for when watching him this weekend?
I met him yesterday, talked to him for a little bit, and I was impressed. I think Raptors fans will be too. I mean, first of all, you can see physically why the Raptors were drawn to him. He's long, he's got these wide shoulders, an NBA-ready body, but he's confident, he's ambitious. He understands that while defense is the foundation of his game going into his NBA career, he said he doesn't want to be known entirely as a defensive player. He wants to build around that, and I think it's going to take some time. He has to improve as a jump shooter, and he understands that. But he's got a really interesting set of skills on the offensive end. He was a point guard until his late growth spurt going into his junior season in high school. So he's a big with ball skills, an archetype that the Raptors clearly like. Think Scotty Barnes and Jonathan Mobo. So I'm excited to see if he can put it all together, and it starts in Summer League here in Vegas.
Josh Lewinberg, a pleasure as always.
Thanks, Marissa.
And you can watch the Raps and Bulls from Vegas tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Time now for the CFL Preview, powered by FanDuel. And we got a massive clash tonight on Friday Night Football, as arguably the best two teams in the CFL go head-to-head, as my unbeaten Riders at 4-0 host 3-1 Stamps. And let's start with that spread, as the Riders are pretty big home favorites, laying 5.5, with the total set at 52.5. Now that total suggests that we could be in for a shootout, and based off of both QB's passing yards totals, that seems to be exactly what the odds makers are expecting, as both Vernon Adams Jr. and Trevor Harris have numbers hovering just below 300 yards. Now if those numbers feel high, you are not wrong, as both guys average well below those numbers in passing yards per game. And to be honest, that total 52.5 feels a little high to us as well, especially in a game we think could be close. So because we're leaning a certain way tonight, maybe play those unders. But outside of playing the unders, isn't it exciting to watch the Rough Riders? Isn't it so fun? You can watch the Stamps and Riders tonight on TSN. Coverage begins at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Let's finish once again this week with video games, because the anticipation for EA Sports College Football 26 keeps building. And we just caught wind of another new feature that is sure to make recruiting a lot more fun and chaotic. Just like in real life, you can now do the hat fake out. Oh. The crowd noise is so accurate. That was great. That's it for me today. See you right back here Monday. Have a great weekend.